Hi guys, so I just saw the 25 things you didn't know about me or whatever it's called. I think it's a tag, nobody tagged me, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay, even though you can't hear it in my accent, I am Canadian. My dad was born in Guelph, Ontario. My dad was born in Guelph. My mom was born in Burlington. And now all of my family lives in Burlington and Waterloo. So I'm there every summer, and last year we didn't go home for Christmas. We might go home this year, but I live in the States. I love being Canadian. A sign that says proud to be Canadian. So my aunt got that for me this summer. So that's hanging in my dorm. Okay, so yes, I am Canadian. I have lived myself in Orangeville, Caledon, and Windsor. Or, well, technically I lived in LaSalle, but Windsor. I have a sister. Her name is Ainsley. I love her. We are best friends. She's 2 years older than me. I'm looking for a picture right now. So she's 20, almost 21, like really close to being 21. And yeah, she's awesome. She is exactly opposite from me, and that's why we get along. Okay, I'm in a sorority. I am in Alpha Chi Omega. This is a new development. I am only a freshman, so I'm not technically an active member yet, but I got initiated in a week, so. Yeah, so Alpha Chi Omega, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. If you are thinking about rushing or going through recruitment, sorry, please do. You will love it. Okay, yes, so if you are thinking about going through recruitment and you want me to do a video on my experience with recruitment, why I chose Alpha Chi Omega, all of that stuff, leave a comment. Speaking of Alpha Chi Omega, this is a cup. It says, keep calm and get your AKO on. Okay. I have moved 5 times, I think. I was born in Orangeville, went to Caledon. From Caledon, I moved to Southern California, to Yorba Linda. Then I moved back to Canada and lived in Windsor. Then from Windsor, I moved to San Jose. From San Jose, now I'm going to school in Sacramento. So that's actually more than 5 times, but I've moved a lot. But I love moving. Again, if you want me to make a video about any of these things, like if you want me to make a video about my experience with moving or tips for people who are moving or whatever, yeah, I'm like the queen of moving. I will absolutely make one. Okay, number 6, I am a huge nerd. I took a million AP classes in high school, and then now I am in the honors program at Sacramento State, and I love it. If you are going to university, applying, things like that, check out the honors program, because every university, I think, probably has one, and it's really cool. So, yes, I am a nerd, but I own it. I own it. Number 6, I'm a huge klutz. A week ago, I literally fell off a desk. I was sitting on the desk, and I guess there's like no support under, like here's the desk. There's no support right here. It's just in the chair, because they're attached, and I sit on desks a lot, and so I sat on it and the whole thing flipped and the desk fell on me and it was a big kerfuffle. So that's number 6. I can sing. This is not an invitation to ask me to sing. I probably won't, but I can. I did like training. I did vocal training for a year and a half. And I did everything from piano to musical theory to actual like vocal training. And yeah, I really love it. Although I'm not classically, or I'm not like, I don't know, I don't keep up with the training. I still can sing, and I love to, and I sing in the car all the time. Yeah. Going along with that, I'm a total theater nerd. I did Fiddler on the Roof in high school. I did A Princess and a Pea. I did Fiddler on the Roof. I was Diana in Anne of Green Gables back in Canada. And I did part of Wizard of Oz, and then we moved. What else did I do? Oh, Jekyll and Hyde. So, love it. My all-time favorite musical is Rent and Chicago. They're even. I saw Chicago on Broadway in New York, and it was awesome. I love the Beatles. The Beatles are my favorite band, and I'd like to show you something kind of cool. This is my prized possession. Inside are every album that the Beatles have ever put out. So I have a bunch of them in my car, so this one's like empty, but they are my all-time favorite band on the iTunes. I have 219 songs of the Beatles. So I really do love them. I just think that they're a really unique band, and I think a lot of people have tried to kind of replicate their style, and I think that's really cool. Like, they're just really different, so I like them a lot. I am an artist. What else can I say about that? I was in AP Art for 2 years in a row. I did AP 2D design the first, my junior year, and then I did AP drawing, basically. I did this in pastel, so it's an eye. Yeah. So I did that in pastel. I did a whole self-portrait series somewhere. Oh, here it is. That's me crying. Anyways, I did like a bunch of them. So, yeah. And then I'm also a photographer. My dad's a photographer on the side. He's the one that got me interested in doing photography. So that's cool. Not a whole lot to say other than that. I collect signed stuff from famous chefs. So I have Anne Burrell's signed cookbook. I met Rachel Ray and she signed a cookbook. She was so rude. But anyways, I got the signed cookbook. I have a signed picture from Chris Santos. He actually sent a signed picture with a little note on it to my house, which was really cool. We talk on Twitter sometimes, and he sent a picture, and he wrote, it's beside me, it says, come back to New York and whip me up one of your tasty creations, love, Chris. So that was really cool. And then I also have one from, gosh, what is his name? He's out of Napa, but anyways, it's also signed. It's a cookbook. I don't know, I just really like signed cookbooks and like signed chef stuff because I'm a total foodie. So, number 13, my great, I think it's 3 greats, but I'm not sure, grandma is Harriet Beecher Stowe. So she wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin, for anyone who doesn't know who that is. It's like a classic piece of literature. That is my family. Pretty cool. Okay, number 14, I already said this. I was a cheerleader in high school. I was captain of my team for a year, and I really liked it. I quit, though, before my senior year because I got injured. Okay, I've broken or fractured a lot of things. I've broken both my wrists. Okay, my camera cut out, so what number am I on? 15, okay. So number 16 is that I really like baseball, because it's the only sport I can talk intelligently about. I don't understand. I cheered for over 3 years and never caught on to football. So that's actually kind of embarrassing too. I probably shouldn't admit that. I am from the Bay Area, and the San Francisco Giants just won the World Series. So, woo. A bunch of my sorority sisters went to San Francisco to go to the parade on Halloween Day. So that's cool. Okay, number 17. It's on my bucket list to own a green Jeep. It's very random, but since I was like 8 years old, I've wanted to own a green Jeep, and then I had a friend in high school who had a brand new, like, olive green Jeep, and I wanted it. And then I have a friend now who has a green Jeep. I want it so bad. It's very random. Okay, 18. This is kind of like on the same lines, but whatever. I also have it on my bucket list to build a car. Like, it's just my dream to, like, one summer to go to, like, a pick and pull and just, like, build a car. Even if it doesn't run, I just want it to look like it does. I think it's interesting. Okay, 19. I should probably stop swaying. That's probably really annoying. Sorry. Okay, number 19. I really like construction. My dad is a handyman. He can pretty much do anything. He's kind of a jack of all trades. And, so anything to do with construction, like if he's cutting wood or anything like that, I'm always kind of like his right-hand man and I always help him out. So I really like it, and I actually thought for a while about going into construction because I really enjoyed it. Which is funny because I'm so girly, but I really love it. Even when I was like a little kid, I remember when I was like 5 and I would be in the garage with my dad and he would give me like a really small hammer and a little piece of wood with nails, and I was like allowed to, like, you know, hit the nails. And that was like the funnest thing for me. Number 20. Ooh, I'm getting close. Okay. Number 20. Good, because this is already a really long video. My biggest fear and the thing that I loathe the most in this world is feet. Hate them. I will sit on a couch and if somebody puts their feet up, I like move over. Because I can't stand it. Like, I think that they are the grossest thing in the world, and I just think they're, I don't like it. My dad and I just played a game. We went to a daddy-daughter, like, barbecue, and we played a game where it's like, who knows each other the best, and we discovered that we're both very weird people. One of the questions was, what are you most afraid of? My dad wrote feet, and he's most afraid of sticky fingers. Kind of funny. Okay, 21. My favorite meal is steak and mashed potatoes and cake. I would eat that every day. Oh, and somewhere in there, I'd like to eat some Nutella. Okay, number 22. My friends tell me that I look like an owl. I think it's because, like, my profile, I have kind of like a pointy nose, and then I have really big eyes. Well, actually, I don't have the, like, I don't have like the biggest eyes ever, but yeah, all my friends one time were sitting around in a circle and we were saying what everybody looks like, and they all said owl. So I don't know, I guess I'm an owl. I don't really know how I feel about that, but whatever. I guess owls are wise, so that's a good thing about being an owl. 23. I love kids. I've worked every single volunteer, because in my high school you had to do volunteer work to graduate, and I did every single semester. I did something with kids, and then I have all my cousins except for one has kids, like little kids, like younger than 6, and they're like my heart and soul. So yeah, I would show you pictures, but then I think that that's kind of like crossing a line because, you know, they're not my kids. 24. This is really new. I used to be blonde. I just dyed my hair on Saturday, and today is Tuesday, so this is very new. I'm looking for a picture that I can show you to prove that I used to be blonde. I don't have one. Look at my Instagram. And I'm naturally, like, kind of in the middle of blonde and this. I'm kind of like a really, really dark blonde, naturally. Okay, number 25, my favorite movies. I have 2. My favorite movie is Bridesmaids and The Italian Job. Very different, but I think Bridesmaids is probably the funniest movie. And Hangover, though. Hangover and Bridesmaids are like my 2 favorite comedies. And then my favorite, like, movie other than comedies is The Italian Job. And I can pretty much, like, quote all of The Italian Job because I've seen it so much. Yeah. And the thing is with The Italian Job, it is like a drama, but there's comedy in it. So, because like Seth Green's in it and stuff, so. Seth Green? Yeah, he's in it. So, yeah. So that is 25. Took me 2 pages. Oh, that's empty. Took me like a page and a half. So, yep. leave video responses, and have a good day.